Hello and welcome to Three Questions with my friend Chris McCarron with us from the Beehive community. Good afternoon, Chris. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Kevin. Happy to be here.
So, Chris, why don't you jump right in and start talking about it? Tell us a little bit about the Beehive community. So, it's a co-working space?
It's a co-working space, and the word community is very intentional because that's the idea, is that you come here to be, yeah, I mean, right? You don't want to be home alone, but also I'm imagining that a lot of the people are entrepreneurs, and where do you get your business? How are you going to find people to talk to and work with? Maybe that's the person sitting right at the next desk, So with the after hours events and stuff, I'm imagining it being a real community of people who work together, party together, just enjoy each other.
Well, there's a lot to be said for that, Chris, because some people love getting the work from home. Is the greatest thing ever. And I have other friends going, good Lord, will they let me go back to the office? Because, you're at home, there's distractions here. Well, I'm just going to throw in a load of laundry. I'm just gonna watch TV for a few minutes while I'm eating lunch, and then you binge watch 5 hours worth of TV. Or are you working all the time because you can? You wake up, you're like, oh, just work for a couple hours. I'm awake. I might as well. So sometimes, as good as it can be for some people need to interact with other people, right?
Definitely. And even if you don't want to interact, like you say, the ability just to close the door and say, I'm not working anymore. I'm leaving that, and now I'm going home. And it's two totally separate places. It's healthier, I think.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% on that. But sometimes, you may be working from home, but you just want to go into a place where you can be around other entrepreneurs. So, you get to meet each other and go, Chris, I have this challenge in my business. Have you experienced this? So a lot of it is just kind of sharing that information and kind of, being that advisor for each other, right?
Absolutely. And even, let's say that you want to meet clients. You don't really want to see them in your living room.
Yeah.
You just come here and rent an office, because we've got a lot of conference rooms and stuff as well. So you want to meet your team once a month or something and come in here. Absolutely. It's a great spot to do that.
That's a great point, Chris, because some of us try to save money, work from home, but then you have to meet a client. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't want to talk about my portfolio at Panera with you.
Right.
I just,
Exactly. It's
or,
not
hey,
exactly private.
legal issue. I don't want to be like, and the guy at the next booth going, you sound like you're in trouble, man.
Is
Sometimes you
that
just
legal?
confidential space. So plus to me, it's the image too, Chris. Hey, come to my office and meet with me. It's showing you've invested in your business versus, like you said, you want to meet at Dunkin' Donuts. You're like, well, not overly. I don't, I want to go to a professional place and stuff. So that's one of the advantages of having your space, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. Your clients are greeted by a professional greeter, I guess you call them, receptionist. They're
Yep.
given a cup of coffee. They can relax and wait for you. There's none of this, I've even been to co-working spaces where there's no one there to meet you, and you just kind of have to look out the window and, for your clients and go let them in. And even that, to me, doesn't feel terribly professional. I like the whole feeling that, like, they don't know that you're not here all the time, basically, right?
So let's talk about the options. What are the options of working there? Do you have, weekly passes, daily? I need it sometimes to, hey, I want to come every day type of thing.
Exactly. We try to make it as flexible as possible for folks. So you can just come once and just, pay 25 bucks, sit here, get free coffee and snacks all day, and use our super fast Wi-Fi. Or you can say, you know what? I want to save a little money. So you just get a 10 visit pass, which a lot of places limit you. You have to use those 10 visits in a month. But I just want everything to be sort of easy peasy for everyone. So you can use those 10 visits. You can come once a month for 10 months if you want, whatever. But at least that, and you save $5 each time,
Yeah.
because that's 200 bucks for that pass. Or you can do a monthly pass. You're like, I always want to be there. I love it there. I never want to go home again. And then, of course, the different levels also come with different perks. So as soon as you get to like a monthly pass, that's still a hot seat. So you're still not having a desk where you can leave stuff overnight and everything. You're still in the common areas. But in that, you get also some conference room hours and things like that. So that's $297. And it's
Yep.
still, you can spend that on coffee if you have your meetings every day in Panera. You'll easily save that.
Yeah.
Plus, there's copy, there's copy and print services and things like that, which are included in the monthly pass. And then you can have a dedicated desk where you just like, this is your desk. You leave your stuff, leave everything. You can come. And in that, scenario, you can come after hours, whereas the other ones, you really kind of have to be here during business hours, because this space is also where we have after hours events. So
Yep.
can't be sitting there working if we're going to have a big B2B mixer or something.
Yeah, right, yeah. Yep. So can you give us a quick little tour showing us the different options so people can visualize it, what they're
Absolutely.
getting?
Absolutely. Excuse my
Yeah.
potentially bumpy ride.
No worries, we can handle it.
Yeah, I'll switch my screen here. Okay, great. So when you come in, this is basically the reception area. Off to the left here, there's a conference room. This is one of the smaller rooms and only comfortably seats like 6 people. You could make it 8, and we're actually, the TVs just came. So these are all going to be Zoom friendly conference rooms. There'll be a big TV monitor on there so you can do your presentations and stuff. This is still getting set up. I just need to put some more desks and stuff in here, but this is like the quiet room. So if you don't want, you want people around, but you don't want them to actually talk to you, then you can sit in there, close the doors.
Yeah.
Just if you want to concentrate for a few minutes or something.
Yeah.
And then this is more the co-working, the busier sort of hot seat area where you could, chat with people and just tap someone on the shoulder and say, hey, you know what, I kind of want to get your advice on this. I was thinking about this thing. Also these, sort of bar seats you can sit by the window. And then this is the kitchen. So this whole area that we've been in is one of the areas you can rent for after hours events.
Yep.
Nice kitchen, stove, everything, so
That's
that you can
nice.
prepare food, fridge, all that stuff. And there's always snacks and there's always water and other kinds of drinks and that. We also have a really nice training room, which is actually, there's saws in it at the moment because the guys are just finishing up. But as of Friday, that will be available. So that's basically the very quick tour, but this is a big space. This is a 6,000 square foot space. So we have conference rooms that'll hold up to 30 people. We have several conference rooms that are perfect for like a dozen people. And like I said, the training room where you can, the training room has like a 65-inch TV, so you can have your meetings there, your presentations, or you can just put all the desks in a circle or in a U or in a whatever, and then have like a networking meeting or just some kind of a chamber meeting or something like that some kind of whatever your group is. And actually we have people who do, for example, they teach, we have someone who teaches, what do you call it, needlepoint, and someone who does art classes and stuff like that. So it's also great for those sorts of events if you have something you want to teach, even a webinar, because again, you've got a Zoom friendly room where you can have your whatever. And
So Chris, what does it cost to just rent the training room for a day? If someone, hey, I want to bring my team together, what would that cost?
The max would be $250, but to make it a little bit more reasonable, if you had a real small group, they're like by the person, by the hour type of thing. So if you just wanted to bring 4 people for 2 hours, it'd be like $40.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So super cheap. So Chris, one kind of important thing we didn't talk about yet is where you're located. That might help.
That would be good to know, huh? I guess I got to get a little better at this marketing business. We're in Tingsboro. It's 2 Bridgeview Circle, which is right off of Middlesex. So if you're familiar at all with Tingsboro, we're about a mile from Sullivan's Ice Cream, heading towards North Chelmsford. Makes
sense. So Chris, what's the best way for people to reach out to you? How can they learn more if they like to rent some space?
They can probably the easiest way, just go on the website, which is thriveatthebeehive.com.
Great, Chris, I really appreciate you taking a couple minutes to call into the show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Thank you for being my friend, Kevin. Have a great one.
Bye now.